So second sutra for today is a very important sutra, because this is something that we deal in our everyday life. The sutra is, anger is a temporary insanity. Anger is a temporary insanity. Insanity matlab pagalpan. So never take anger seriously. Anger is temporary, but it is insanity. Anger makes us mad. But know that that anger which is making me mad is temporary. It comes as a spike. And many a times, if I don't have control over myself, then what I do, what activities I do during that spike, I may have to regret for my whole life. This is a true story in America. In 1998, a man brought a brand new supercar, sports car. And he was not a very well-to-do man, so from his entire life's savings, he had got this supercar. And he had just taken delivery. उसी दिन सुबह डिलीवरी लिया, दोपहर को आके गैरेज में रख दिया. शाम को he saw that there is cut noise coming from garage. And he sees, Arey, what is that noise coming from garage? So immediately when he rushed to the garage, he saw his 3-year-old son. He was walking around the car, he had a hammer in his hand, and all throughout the car, ding, 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 ding. All throughout there were dents, and he was enjoying. Ting, ting. This man got so off. In his fit of anger, he caught hold of his son. He took out the hammer and he smashed his son's fingers with that hammer in a fit of that spike. This is a true story. In a fit of his anger, he took that hammer, because for him, that car was his full life's savings, most dear possession. And on day one, सुबह लाया गराज से, शाम को डेंट्स है पूरा. And then when he actually saw what he did, he committed suicide. He committed suicide. So many a times we do things in our life which we don't intend to, which we had never thought of, but in a fit of our frenzy, in a fit of our anger. And always remember, the most easy subjects of your anger are your loved ones. Always. If you mark, आप जब भी गुस्सा हुए, yes, बाहर के आदमी पर आप गुस्सा होकर के करेंगे क्या? आपको अपना गुस्सा निगलना पड़ेगा. लेकिन आपके loved ones पे आप जम करके बरसते हैं. Persons who really matter to you the most, who care for you the most, always take the brunt of your anger. ये हमेशा आप नोट कीजिए. किसी के ऊपर भी गुस्सा है आप पी लेंगे, लेकिन अपने वाले पे गुस्सा है, कभी कभी तो इनका गुस्सा आप अपने वाले पे निकाल देंगे. सो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, आपका एंगर आपके सबसे लव्ड वंस के ऊपर ज्यादा बरसता है. एंड सच अ सॉरी स्टेट ऑफ अफेयर्स. मतलब अगर बरसना ही है तो किसी ऐसे पर बरसे जिसका आपसे कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. यार जा, तू भाड़ में जा. लेकिन जिसको हम सबसे दिल से चाहते हैं, जो हमसे प्रेम करता है, जिसको कंसर्न है हमारे बारे में, उसके ऊपर ही हम भड़ास निकालते हैं. सो नो ऑलवेज, एंगर इज अ टेम्पररी इंसैनिटी. प्लीज रिपीट आफ्टर मी. एंगर इज अ टेम्पररी इंसैनिटी. इंसैनिटी अर्थात पागलपन. जब भी गुस्सा आए, याद दिलाना चाहिए, भैया तू पागल हो रहा है, बेटा तू पागल हो रहा है, संभल के रहियो. क्रोधित होना ये पागल होने के बराबर है. So we see in Ramayana, we get a very beautiful prasanga to illustrate this. Kaikeyi, who is poisoned by Manthara. And very beautifully the entire prasanga unfolds in Ramayana, Ayodhya Kand. Kaikeyi is sleeping. Manthara sees everywhere jubilation, functions, पटाखे, हर जगह पे शहनाई, अगर हर जगह पे तोरण लगाए जा रहे हैं, हर जगह पे बाजा गाजा हो रहा है. एंड मंथरा थिंक्स व्हाट हैपेंड. So then she comes to know Ram is going to be coronated tomorrow. She immediately goes and alerts Kaikeyi. You know, imagine the words she says. कुलच्छनी तू सो रही है, तेरी जिंदगी का सूरज ढल रहा है. Who saying to whom? Manthara is saying to Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi is the Patrani. Manthara is a Dasi. Manthara says to Kaikeyi, कुलच्छनी तू सो रही है, तेरी जिंदगी का सूरज ढल रहा है. And Kaikeyi gets up and says, Manthara, kya ho gaya? Don't you see I'm sleeping? Manthara says, Ram is about to be coronated. As soon as Kaikeyi hears Ram, she immediately takes out the most precious necklace from her neck and garlands it around Kaikeyi. What a good news. This is Kaikeyi. And 20-25 minutes into conversation with Manthara, she was with the two boons. With the first boon, Bharat to be made king. With the second boon, Ram to be abolished from Ayodhya for 14 years. 25 minutes. So how much time it took for Kaikeyi to be poisoned by Manthara? Similarly, we see in our lives. Yes. Those 20-25 minutes. Yes. 20-25 minutes of association with a friend who's really not so good in his habits can trigger our vices. 20-25 minutes in a video which we should not be seeing can trigger our vices. 20-25 minutes into a literature which we should not be reading triggers our vices. Yes. 20-25 minutes in an association which we should not be triggers our vices. Inherently, everyone is good. But depending on what association we take, जैसे हिंदी में कहावत है ना, जैसा संग वैसा रंग. यस. अंग्रेजी में भी कहावत है, यू टेल मी हु योर फ्रेंड्स आर एंड आई टेल यू व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन यू आर. आपके कौन फ्रेंड्स है बताइए, मैं आपको बताऊंगा आप कैसे व्यक्ति हो. बिकॉज बर्ड्स ऑफ द सेम फेदर फ्लॉक टुगेदर. सो Kaikeyi, whose first reaction about hearing the coronation of Lord Ram is, oh, thank you, what a good news. 25 minutes, she was in Kopa Bhavan, all disheveled heads, disheveled hairs, disheveled robes, and completely broken bangles, no, kumkum पूरी तरह से मिटा हुआ, crying, sulking chamber. दशरथ महाराज को संदेशा भेजो, कई कोप भवन में चली गई है. And the result of that 25 minutes of association is Ram was exiled. The result of that 25 minutes is Ayodhya became barren because Ram is not there, Bharat is not there, Dasharath has died. The result of those 25 minutes, Dasharath died, imagine. And it is not that Kaikeyi does not know. She knows. Vasishtha tells Kaikeyi, oh vile woman, don't you see? You are taking away the life of your husband by sending Ram away. ऐसा कौन सी पत्नी करती है कि खुद को विधवा करके लेती है? ऐसी कौन सी पत्नी है जो अपने माथे से खुद का कुमकुम पहुंचती है? तू ये कर रही है, क्या ये तुझे नहीं दिख रहा? वशिष्ठ says, Sumantra says, their most trusted minister, Sumantra says, don't you see what you are doing? Take back your words. Kaikeyi says, no. She has anger. So anger is a temporary insanity. A second example, Shurpanakha approached Ram and Lakshman. Shurpanakha approached Ram and Lakshman. I want to not even marry. Shurpanakha ko marriage वगैरह से कुछ नहीं, enjoy करते हैं. So what she was proposing is what is very much प्रचलित today, live-in relationship. आप और मैं आराम से रहेंगे, खाएंगे, पिएंगे, कमाएंगे, घूमेंगे, हर जगह पे. क्यों शादी करने का है? So Shurpanakha's proposal to Ram is what is today called as live-in relationship. Lord Ram accepted it, rejected it. Send it to Lakshman. Lakshman, accept. Lakshman said, if you don't accept, how can I accept? यदि यद आचरिष्टि श्रेष्ठ तत्तदेव इतरो जन. आप ही नहीं स्वीकार कर रहे, मैं कहां से स्वीकार करूंगा? So then finally, when she was not ready to listen, Lakshman did the first ENT surgery of the entire universe. First ENT surgery किसने किया? लक्ष्मण ने नाक काट दिया, कान काट दिए। यस। और फर्स्ट ओपन हार्ट सर्जरी किसने किया? नरसिंह देव ने। सो ये सारी सर्जरीज भागवतम से आती हैं। फर्स्ट ईएनटी सर्जरी बाय लक्ष्मण, फर्स्ट ओपन हार्ट सर्जरी बाय नरसिंह देव। नरसिंह देव भगवान की। So Kaikai, in the fit of that anger, because of that asatsang of Manthara for 20-25 minutes, she loses Ram, she loses Bharat. Bharat doesn't accept. She loses Dashrath. She loses Ayodhya Vasi's love and affection. She is a loser. So time is very precious. And anger is temporary. जब भी क्रोधित हो जाओ, शांति से बैठो। कितने भी उत्तेजनात्मक स्थिति हो, क्रोध करके कुछ होने वाला है क्या? जो होना है वो तो हो गया, वो ठीक से नहीं हुआ इसलिए क्रोध आ रहा है। करेक्ट और नो? इफ समथिंग इज अबाउट टू हैपन, देयर इज नो कॉज ऑफ एंगर. समथिंग हैज हैपेंड विच is not according to what I felt it should have happened, then there is anger. But the fact is, thing has happened. अब काहे का पछताना जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत, अब क्या फायदा? So control yourself. Yes, that's the second sutra. Yes, anger is temporary insanity.